Get on up in here, Savage Sports fan. Please like, share, subscribe. We're a new channel trying to get up and going. New subscribers, thanks for the love and support. Hit the bell notification, drop a comment, share a video. Listen, breaking news. So, the new Colorado football schedule has been partially released. The vast majority of the games are available for next season. So they're going to be kicking their season off next August 31st, which is the day before, September. They're going to be doing it before the holidays. End of the summer, North Dakota State, so they're going to win that game. They are going to be the week after Nebraska, at Nebraska. That is going to be a primetime game. Coach Prime will have new recruits. Coach Prime will have new coaching staff. Everything in place. That will be a signature game, that one. And then a week after that, they're at Colorado State. Yeah, that Colorado State. Yep, that's going to be another big game. They are coming out the gate. Either they're going to go, 1-2, 2-1, 3-0. What about 0-3? I can't see them going 0-3. I actually can see them really going 3-0 or 2-1. I think they might sneak up on Nebraska. So who knows what Nebraska's going to do with their recruitment class. Listen, after that, they have Baylor. That's a very winnable game. Oklahoma State, very winnable game. Oklahoma State. Kansas State, winnable. Cincinnati, at Kansas. That could be a trap game. Texas Tech, trap game. They could win that. This is a pretty favorable schedule for them. One might argue this is a softball schedule. We don't know the rest of the games. There's 4 more games to be added. Those can make a big difference. That is 1 month of football. And then we don't know what injuries and things of that nature. So, they beat remember, they beat Nebraska pretty bad this year. Nebraska was they had to come to Colorado this year. So next year, Colorado has to go to them. So it could be another slaughter game where Colorado go in there and just, give them that work. So don't be shocked if Colorado has the same hype as they did last year. Remember, they were 3-0 this year. The hype train was there. If they can beat that Colorado State, so walking in, Coach Prime, Colorado can be 3-0, just like this year. Next year, they could be 3-0. And then they got Baylor, Oklahoma State. I think this schedule is to give them an opportunity to get them a bowl game. Because if you really look at the schedule, it's 8 games. They can go 6-2. They're going to get them a bowl. Because you better believe that Nebraska game is going to be prime time. Colorado going to be prime time. That Cincinnati's going to be prime time. That Texas Tech game, prime time. These are Big 12 games. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Big 12 games. So this right here, since this is a blessing schedule so far from the 8 teams. Like I said, the 8 teams, we do not know what the next 4 are going to look like. In my eyes, Coach Prime has brought so much money and so many eyeballs. This schedule, barring injury, because injury plays a part, barring injury, I mean, they can win them 6, I'll say 7 to 8 games. I'll say 8-4. You know what I mean? 9-3 from what we've seen. So this is a blessing. This is a thank you. This is a thank you schedule for when I say thank you for all the eyeballs. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the sellouts that you brought us in 2023. 2024, we're going to give you a lightweight schedule, whereas you can get your name back. You can get your mojo back. And at the end of the day, money. They want the ratings of the hype machine from Colorado on TV. They were on ESPN every week. That's money. That's rating. That's advertising. They need that to happen again because, why cut off money? But it's always another team to replace the team. So Oregon can jump out. USC can come back. It's always going to be a Cinderella team or a team no one saw coming. But those are the usual suspects. So since Coach Prime is going to have a off season of replacing coaches and bringing in NFL coaches, it's going to be a more hype, more expectations, more eyeballs. So I think, hey, why not bless them with a little bit, I'm not saying anything going on the table. I'm just, from what I see from this partial schedule, it's no easy games, but if you look at Coach Prime and what they did, they put up a lot of numbers. Hey, they put up 31 points last week. So you look at that UFC game. They have put up some games where they have put up a lot of passing yards and a lot of points. So if they can get a little bit better on the recruitment side, tighten up on the defense, tighten up with the coordinators, coach up a few of the players, get them some good transfers. Hey, man, listen, 8 wins next year, 8-4. Get them in the bowl game. It's all about that money. This is Savage Sports Fan. How many games do you think they're going to win? Now, if Coach Prime has another mediocre, this is a transition, you got a transition class here. If he has another non-winning season with this schedule, with his players, with his coaches, year 2, I don't know. Colorado ain't broke. They're not broke. So it ain't going to be about the money. It's only going to be about the money for so long. They making a lot of money. Why not make more money? But how long can it just be about the money they're making off Coach Prime and eyeballs and apparel and things like that in the viewership? At some points, they want some wins. So if that program can't get into a bowl game next year, I don't know. It can get, I know it's kind of cool in Colorado. I know they got snow, but listen, it can get hot like Miami up there. It could get hot like Miami up there. You better bring some sunblock. You better bring them hater blockers that he be wearing. Those are hater blockers, if you didn't know. Used to be something called blue blockers and hater blockers. He got his hater blockers on. That ain't going to stop that. But, hey, they're going to have to pay him out, or unless he go to a bigger program. But it's all about the recruitment. All about the recruitment. If you're going to get all the fanfare, does that allow you? Yeah, you get the eyeballs. But after the fanfare, do you have any new recruits? I'm just saying. Anyway, drop a comment. What do you think? How many games they're going to win next year? Now, they have to drop the other 4. That should happen very shortly. And that'll give you a full point, somewhat of a prediction. Barring injury, barring recruitment, barring, new coaching staff, definitely a new defensive coordinator. Definitely with that. Is Pat Sherburne coming back? I'll probably say yes. But, it is what it is. Coach Prime, come on, man. I know they are looking at this on the billboard right now, but they got 2 more games. They got that Washington this week, and then, they got next Saturday. Next Saturday. They end their season at Utah, which is not an easy game. But anyway, Savage Sports Fan, drop a comment. All new subscribers, thank you for the love and support. I'm out.